my first book of 2024 completed. Oh my god, guys. I genuinely don't know how to like respond or react to that. Like that ending just
about 76% through the book. I've only pretty much got like 40 minutes left. Oh,
that much left, and like all we've had is like them sleeping together, hooking up, being a fling. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. For those who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I upload book content, and if you do enjoy that kind of content then please subscribe, please follow my social medias that I link down below. Please also like and comment on this video, and without further ado I'm just going to explain what's going on. First of all, apologies that there's no video for introduction. There was, but it's like super blurry, you can't even see me or the books, so there's no point. For this video I am actually doing a continuing series that I'm in the middle of video. This is part 2, I've done one part already. This video we are reading, well, the aim was to read 4 books, including The Score by Elle Kennedy, Magnolia Park's Long Way Home, A Call to Frost and Starlight, and Reckless by Elsie Silver. You will see later on in the vlog that I decided to give up on A Call to Frost and Starlight for this video and just stick with the romance books, but we will get there. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, okay, I thought you were way too far away. Oops. Sorry, I had Julie Boney in the background. Trying to catch up on like all the Bookmas vlogs. I'm so I'm lost. I'm a little bit lost. There's so much vlog was happening. There's so much like I keep forgetting just because I'm doing Bookmas doesn't mean other people aren't. But anyway, I am currently editing a vlog that needs to go up with Bookmas. Not now, but like near the end of the week month. But whilst I'm doing that, in between whilst the video is like optimising before I can edit it, I'm reading The Score on my Kindle. I've read 1 chapter and I'm already loving like Ali's attitude and Dean's like attitude. They're characters, so I'm quite excited to get into this book. And I'm really hoping this gets me out of my kind of slumpy-ish I'm in, because I really don't like being in a slump. I just don't. And I just feel like the books that I've chosen for this video are really ones I really want to read right now, so I'm hoping that's going to help. Excuse me, I've got a hot chocolate though, and I'm very excited to Maltese with hot chocolate, and I'm very excited for that. What else am I doing? I'm also planning my videos for the upcoming year, so I'm very excited. I've got like a long list of videos that I'm planning to do. So, and one of them I'm like really toying, because I'm planning to do reading the popular BookTok books again. I've already got like 4 books planned for it, but then like one of them I feel like it needs to also be in there, but I have to keep it going between what ones I want to be in there, what ones I don't. So, yeah. But I will give you a bit more of an update when I get a bit more into this book. And yeah. Hello, sorry. I don't know what's filming. My laptop's making too much noise. My pillows are all moving. Everything is uncomfortable. Woo. Hi. I don't know why my laptop's making so much noise. Anyway, a little update on the reading. Because I have got really itchy leg. I really hate it as well. I'm now on chapter 5. I want to say. So on page 47, nearly at page 50 of The Score, and I'm really enjoying this book. Oh no, I don't think I'm on chapter 5. No, I'm on chapter 6, because I remember just reading chapter 5. Let's just move on. I'm really enjoying this. I'm up to page 60. I was going to say around how many percent? What's the percent? Let's have a look at the 15% of the way through The Score, which is great. I'm really enjoying this book, and I'm really happy I picked this one up, because I was definitely feeling a bit slumpy, and I actually watched Julie Boney's like guide on reading slumps, and I might do my own one in the new year, where she said sometimes you're in a life slump, sometimes you're just in a reading slump, and I think I was in a bit more of a life slump but reading slump, and I'm really happy that I picked this one up, because now I'm feeling like I want to read and I want to pick up a book and I want to just enjoy it. But I am reading it on my Kindle at the moment. I think that's really helping. it's a little bit of an update, but not really because I haven't got that far. I feel like we're getting to the the romantic kind of section of the book. We've got like that much left, and like all we've had is like them sleeping together, hooking up, being a fling, and like I'm just not getting the chemistry yet, but I think we're getting there because there was a moment where he said something, and we didn't say something, but it was like a thought we had in his head, and I was like, okay. And I'm about to go to this party together, and I feel like this could be where something gets noticed, and I'm quite excited, apprehensive, I'm not sure, but my aim is to try and get to either finishing it or as close to finishing it as possible today, so then I can move on to Magnolia Park's the long way home. Well, it's between that, A Court of Frost and Starlight, those two, but probably Magnolia Park's the long way home, because like I said, it's a chunky-ish book. But what I did want to say, and the reason I actually decided to do this clip, because I basically won a giveaway, my friend's giveaway on Instagram, I'm currently reading. She was hosting a giveaway basically to win the American cover of Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, and I entered it, did not think I'd win it. Like, I was like, I am not going to win this one. Hope I do, but I'm not going to win it. And as I, even though I didn't expect to win it, I did. And so, look what I got. I'm obsessed. Like, look at this cover. It's slightly damaged, but I'm not complaining. Like, it's a little bit but it's not the end of the world. Like, I love it still, and it's so beautiful. And the sprayed edges, and when I open it, it feels like I'm opening like a newspaper or like some kind of old kind of book rather than a new book, and I'm like obsessed. And the one thing that's different is the inside of the cover, like that is there, but like the inside of the other one is like people of Zayden and Violet, and oh, I love it. I'm so happy, and like look at the difference. Like, it's also smaller and I think thinner, but I am obsessed. Okay, I probably shouldn't be talking right now. It's like 10 past 11, and I have work tomorrow. I have 2 jobs tomorrow, but I am, let's see how I've got like not much left to go, but I've got 13% left to go, so I feel like I have to finish it now. And like, we're at a very monumental big moment, so we finally got the romance and it was cute, and I was obsessed, and now they've had some conflict, but it's a very good reason why the conflict happened, and I feel like both of them have a right to be upset in their own ways, and I can't say it without spoiling it, but just something really tragic happened which affected Dean, and Dean has turned into a way that's affected Ali, and it's affected their relationships now. We're finding out what's going to happen next. I'm really enjoying the book now, but I think this is going to be a 4.5 star, which is still good, but I just don't love it as much as I did with Deal and Mistake, and maybe it's just because at the time when I started reading I was still in a bit of a slumpy kind of feeling, and I think I'm slightly coming out of that slump, which is good. Obviously it's good, but like, it means that okay, what time is it? It's currently 11:36, and I have just finished The Score by L. Kennedy. I actually really enjoyed this book. I am really loving the off-campus series, and I've got 2 books left. I've got The Goal and The Legacy, and I'm kind of not ready for that one to be this series to be over because I'm really enjoying it. I love... Oh, thank you. P. Yeah, random. I love this book. I did really enjoy it. I loved Ali and Ali and Dean. I think the thing about them, this story, is the ending, just the last 20%, and I actually watched Library of Lucy earlier, she talked about it as well. The ending, the last 20% just flipped everything for me. It was such a mature way of looking at things. I think you can tell by each book that the characters are also getting older because of the way things are handled, but also I just love it. I think it was really good. It's not giving me it didn't give me, sorry, my eyes really itchy. It didn't give me 5-star vibes like The Deal Mistake did, but it did give me up to like 4.5, so I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed this book. I really enjoyed the story, especially the last 50% of the book. I just was engrossed. Like, it's definitely got me out of my slump in some ways, because like I just wanted tonight. I haven't had a night where I just wanted to sit and read for a long time. It feels like a long time. It's been like 3 weeks. So yeah. The next book I'm now reading is This be Magnolia Park's Long Way Home. I'm very nervous to get into this book, I will be honest with you. Like, I'm very nervous, but I'm very excited. I read Magnolia Parks back in March, I want to say, and like this book, like that's how much I've had. This book became one of my favourite books I ever read. I loved it so much, and I'm like, I'm so scared of what to expect from this because I've heard people have cried in this book, and yeah, I'm just not sure. So I'm excited to start this tomorrow. I just need to choose my tabs. I now need to put this back on, so I'm just put it off now. I need to choose my tabs for this book quickly, and then put this in my backpack, I guess, for tomorrow. It's quite a chunky book, I'll be honest with you, but I am also going to read it on my Kindle, and I'm going to listen to it on audiobook because it is also on Spotify. So ignore how messy my hair probably looks. It's been a long day. I've done 2 jobs in one day, and it's normal, it's fine. However, I'm a little bit like, and I need to get some food because I'm hungry, which is why I should have gone spoons because I've got to pick some Louis fries, but don't really have the money for that at the moment, so. Anyway, thought to talk about my first impressions of Magnolia Park's Long Way Home. I actually haven't read anything from the physical book. I have only listened to the audiobook on Spotify because, oh my god, I was like, I'm going to listen to it on the way to work thinking, nothing of it, but the way they talk and the way it's like, it just feels so real and I'm loving it. Like, I think this might be the best audiobook I've listened to. I just love the actors who are reading it because it's just, it feels like I'm listening to Gossip Girl and I'm loving it. Okay, different angle again. Batteries literally died as soon as I started the clip. Hi. This is a very quick clip because this is very awkward to set up, but I'm currently reading Magnolia Park's Long Way Home, and I'm not going to give too much away, but there is a wedding, and it's like the first time Magnolia and BJ are like in the same room together after a long time, which is already intense. But what made me laugh more is that there's like the Timberlakes, and who else is it? Oh my god, this is very uncomfortable. The Timberlakes, Chris Martin, Graham Norton. Graham Norton is Bridget, as in Magnolia's sister's godfather, and I'm like, I know these people are rich and famous, but like, what exactly for? And why are all these famous people coming to a wedding? Oh my god. Absolutely, I love it. I love that part about it, and oh my, I've damaged a cupboard in my bag. I'm about to start chapter 5. Yeah, I am reading on my Kindle, but I am tabbing it as much as I can, because it's Magnolia Parks. Like, why wouldn't I? And like, we've left off where BJ and Magnolia have just reunited, kind of, like, not reunited, but you know, like, they've seen each other and spoken to each other for the first time since everything happened, and yeah, it was a bit it was intense, but I'm already loving it and I'm enjoying it. It's definitely different, like, it's different to normal romance books. If you've read these series, you know what I mean.
About 76% through the book. I've only pretty much got like 40 minutes left of reading time, and I love this series. I think it's such a good series. Obviously, it's been a little bit longer, like, waiting time.
I think I have made a decision for this reading vlog. I'm not going to read A Court of Frost and Starlight. I'm just going to try and power through Magnolia Parks and Reckless. I definitely know that I'm in a bit of a slump just because I just don't have that feeling of like wanting to read. But I do want to read. I think it's a life slump, and I'm also ill. But I just don't fancy fantasy at the moment. I'm just feeling like easy romance. So I think I'm gonna get through Magnolia Parks, get through Reckless. And this video will be over. I'm not saying I'm not gonna read it. Like I'll read it alongside other books. I'm just not like that eager to read it, which is why I'm not going to, because I think I'm gonna force myself to do it. I'm actually going to be. I'm just editing a video, then once I've edited a video, I'm going to be working on my vision board. So I think whilst I work on my vision board, I'll listen to Magnolia Parks The Long Way Home as an audiobook, and then maybe to try and just read some stuff. I want to get through it this week, because I want to start Reckless. I really want to start Reckless. Like, I'm really wanting to read Chestnut Springs. I think that's just like, I feel like that's going to help me get out of this slumpish feeling I'm feeling. Hello, okay, my hair is up, so I look a bit, I don't know what I look. I'm tired. I've not woken up from a nap. But hi. Okay, we are on like the last 2 days, hopefully, of this book. I am loving Magnolia Past Long Way Home, but I'm also at that point where I just know I want to finish it. My Kindle was saying I've got 66% left. Not the same as what my phone is saying from when I'm in the book, but I don't know. I need to check the editions I'm in. I'm going to check that in a minute. But I'm on chapter 56. And I think the reason I want this to be done is because I am loving it. Like, I am loving it. Like, I love the story. It's so easy to read. It was so fun to read. It's just, and I know there's toxicness in ours away from the first one, but it's just doing the whole back and forth. Like, BJ's planning to break up with the girl he's dating, and then Magnolia does something, so he doesn't do it. And I'm like, why are you doing it? Because the reason she's doing this is because you haven't broken up with her. And it's like, why are you being so dumb at 25? But I love it, and I know that the ending's the least like at the moment, but I remember when I watched Sarah Caroli read it, she said the ending made her cry. Like, I was like, okay, I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. So I'm having a reading evening tonight. Oh my god, what time is it? It's time I should be in bed. It's 20 to 1 in the morning, and I've just finished Magnolia Parks The Long Way Home. Don't know why there's a clear clip on that. I've just finished this book. I actually want to cry. That ending was not what I expected at all. I honestly have no words for how I feel, because I actually feel like heartbroken. I can't even say it without spoiling it, so I'm gonna have to like not say anything. But oh my god, the ending. I genuinely don't know how to like respond or react to that. Like, that ending just, like, no. I now need the last one, which is Magnolia Parks Into the Dark, I think it's called. I've got it pre-ordered. I've got both covers pre-ordered, so yeah, I need that book. Because I just need to know like what's gonna happen next and how it's gonna be. But I loved that. I'm so glad I stayed up and actually finished it today. I love Magnolia and BJ's story. I think I'm always a Magnolia and BJ girl. I just love them, and I love their story, and I'm obsessed with them. I am actually gonna give this a rating of 4.75. It's close to 5 stars, but it's just not giving me that 5-star feeling that Magnolia Parks the first one did. My first book of 2024 completed. Oh my god, guys. The next book, I'm not going to start it now, and I'm not going to show you now, I can't wait to go get it. I'll probably sort that out in a minute, but I might take my Kindle tomorrow, I don't know. Is Reckless by Elsie Silver. This is the 4th book in the Chestnut Springs series, and it's the last book of this video, so I will be starting that tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day since I finished Magnolia Parks The Long Way Home, and I'm still not over that book. I'm not over how it ended. I'm not over anything to do with that book. I actually cannot stop thinking about it. I say that, however, it was not 5 stars, as you know, but it was close enough. I genuinely think that I'm so glad that was the book I basically started 2024 on, because now I am in a swing. I am loving reading again. I feel like whatever slump I was in, I'm out of that. I feel like I am, because I'm now reading Reckless. Now, granted, I have been reading it during my work instead of just on my lunch breaks. which usually I only get a chance to read in my lunch breaks, but today was just not that busy, and I had a lot of time just sitting there, and I didn't really want to be on my phone, because I just didn't want to scroll through Instagram for a numerous amount of hours when I was not busy. So I just picked up my Kindle and was reading. I listened to the first chapter on the way to work, and then I literally picked up from chapter 2, and I'm now on chapter 13 of Reckless by Elsie Silver. I'm basically 30% of the way through the book according to my Kindle, which is insane, because if you ask me if I thought I'd get that far through in literally the day I pick it up, I didn't expect that. I know Chestnut Spring series, this series has literally been one of my favourite series, and like I've loved them all. I was hooked on Heartless especially. That was my five-star read of the series so far, although this is slowly creeping to be it, because I just none of them I got through this much this quickly, I don't think. But like literally I'm obsessed with it. Like I just don't, I've got stuff I need to do on my computer today. Like I need to do stuff today, and I'm having a pamper night. I'm literally having a real relaxing pamper day / pamper session. However, I don't want to do stuff on my computer, I just want to read, but because I want to read this book, and I can see myself finishing it by like Friday, like latest. If I had the effort and energy to stay up till like 1 o'clock in the morning, I probably could finish it tonight. Like, let me see how long it will take me to finish the book, because Kindle tells you. Like, I'm not obsessed with it. Like, I'm loving Theo and Winter's story. Like, no one told me I was gonna love their story the most. Like, I feel like, I'm flying through this book. Like, I'm obsessed. You have no idea. Like, Theo Silver is like my ultimate book boyfriend now. Like, literally my top. He has beaten Cade, and I said Cade from Heartless was one of my favourite book boyfriends. No, not now I've met Theo Silver. I am. Cade is like second. I mean, I have obviously got other book boyfriends that I love, but like, I think right now Theo Silver is at the top of my list of the whatchamacallits that I love. The book boyfriends that I love. I'm 38% of the way through, and just everything that's happening right now in this book is by far literally everything I knew I needed. I needed this book more than I needed life right now. It gets a bit dramatic, but I absolutely am obsessed. I'm so happy I'm reading it. I'm not worried if I finish it today, but I don't think I will. But I'm a bit concerned how quick I've got through this so far, because it's been a while since I got through a book this quickly in a day, and it's like 24 hours of reading. But obviously it's not for that, so it's a bit bizarre, but I am loving it, so we will see. But yeah, I thought I'd update. We've made it to 52% of the way through Reckless. I've been reading it since this morning. I'm not going to finish it tonight because it is currently 9:30, and I'm not going to lie, I'm getting tired. And I still need to sort out my lunch because I need to put more seasoning in it. However, I will say, I can see myself getting like a good chunk of more of the way through the book. But like I still can't believe I'm halfway through the book in the day I started reading it. Like, that never happened. Very, 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 very rarely happens unless I'm doing 24 hours of reading or a specific like reading challenge where I have to read a lot in a day and it's a small book. But otherwise I don't get this well in a book when I'm just reading. Like, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. And I'm just saying, because this book is literally, I'm obsessed. I love Theo and Winter. I love everything about them. I honestly, I don't know how this is going to end. I mean, I know it obviously ends with a happy ending, but like, I just don't, usually in these books there's some kind of breakup that's going to happen, and I mean, they're not exactly officially together yet, so who knows, but I can't, I'm obsessed, like fully obsessed with this book. Okay, wow, oh my god, I have just in 2 days finished Reckless by Elsie Silver. I'm freezing cold whilst talking to you, I'm not gonna lie. It's absolutely freezing right now in England and I don't like it. But I need to sit a bit more quiet now. I've finished reading this book literally just now. I'm trying to do this because I've got to go out in a minute, so I need to get ready. So, yeah, I finished Reckless by Elsie Silver, and I loved it so much. If you couldn't tell, I read this in 5. I started reading it yesterday, I finished it tonight, and I honestly cannot tell you how much I love it. Like, I knew that this book would definitely get me out of a slump, but I didn't realize how much it would. And I absolutely love this book so much. And I was toying between a 4.75 and a 5 star, but I'm gonna rate it 5 because I didn't want to put this down at all. I loved everything about it. I loved the whole story. I love Theo Silva, and I love Winter, and I love them, and I love the story, and I cannot tell you how much I'm sad that this is over and I've only got one more Chestnut Spring book left, and I'm not ready for that. So yeah, I gave this 5 stars, and this probably has become more my favourite than Heartless. And if you didn't know, Heartless was my favourite. Like, that was my 5-star read, and I honestly loved it for so long. But this is my first 5-star read of 2024, guys. We did it. That's it. This is actually my second book of 2024 and a 5-star read. But that does also mean that this is the end of this video. I read 3 books, which originally was meant to be 4 books, but I read 3 books for this video. But I still stuck to my TBR for this video. I didn't change it like the last one. I read The Score by Elle Kennedy, which is a 3rd off-campus series book, and I gave that I think it was a 4.25 stars, I can't really remember. I then read Magnolia Parks The Long Way Home, which I gave 4.75 stars, and I'm so glad I read that book. And then I read Reckless by Elsie Silver, which I gave a 5 star. So I'm very happy. We've got through a bit more of my series, and I'm happy about that. And if you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon with another video.